Hello, plant friends. Hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy out there in real life land. In this episode, we are going to talk more about underrated plants, plants that are gorgeous but flying under the radar, and hopefully, affordable and less expensive than those, insta famous plants out there. So, in this episode, we are joined by Brandon. Brandon is a plant dad in California, and he's sharing with us really, really good picks, easy plants, affordable plants, hardy plants. So, hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Hey Jimmy, my name is Brandon. I've been doing Instagram a little bit. I'm at Luscious Universe. I just post a couple pics of plants. I'm not like Instagram famous or anything. I am really interested in this like underrated plant topic that you have going on. As a person that's been collecting since high school, I'm like 26 now. It's really crazy to me to see plants going over $100. I really truly believe that there are so many plants out there for people who really can't afford that, that can have super cool interest. I just want to start off with the group of plants that I think are probably the best plants to start off with when you're trying to like start a really cool collection without worrying about like killing the plants and then also not spending too much money. And that's the world of Sansevierias. I absolutely love Sansevierias, and I love the fact that they are relatively cheap right now. This is Sansevieria Silver Blue, and you can honestly find something like this for around $30 if you really check hard on eBay or local sellers. What I love about Sansevierias is kind of the drought tolerance and the adaptability for indoor culture. And you don't have to water it. It really can take bright light, low light, whatever, and they propagate really easily. The thing that you have to know about Sansevierias is that, like, they can get big, and sometimes it's kind of hard to like ship them around, and like all of the awkward sizes that they come in kind of make it challenging for sellers to like ship them. So that's kind of one of the things that you have to think about. I got this Sansevieria. This is Sansevieria USDA Blue Hybrid. And I got this from a seller for like $20. But the shipping was so crazy. The shipping was a flat rate of $10, but the box was gigantic. So I don't know how they got away with it. They probably have some kind of like deal with the shipping company. But I mean, like this is a different Sansevieria that I found on eBay. I know it looks like Metallica, but it seriously isn't. It has like super dark green margins and then like super bright white like edges. It's definitely really cool. And I've seen this on eBay and it's like $30. So the next plant that I kind of want to talk about is Dracaena, godseffiana. I'm obsessed with this plant. I live in Southern California. I cannot find this plant. So I just bought some from Etsy for like $5. And I know that they're probably buying it wholesale for like probably $1. So I don't really understand why we can't find this in SoCal. It's so gorgeous. All of the dots are crazy. And like, this is not the only form. Like, if you look closely at Dracaena godseffiana, like you can find some really cool forms of this. This one has like more yellow dots. Some have like more milky white dots, and some have like a more centralized band in the middle of the leaf. I think it's a really great plant. It's only a couple dollars. And if you can't find it, it's really affordable online still. Dracaena culture is super easy. The leaves are super shiny, and it's just an adorable plant. And I do believe this gets taller, so I hope to like see this grow to full size and see it flower and stuff. But I mean, at this size, it's super cute, and it doesn't take too much water. It's not like, one of those plants that you have to constantly keep watering and it will wilt. This is just like all the other Dracaenas. And so the last plant is probably the most common plant that like you can find at any nursery out of all of the plants that I showed you today. It's a plant that like everyone like just sees in the landscape section of your local Southern California nursery and just passes on it. But I think what people are missing out on is that like a lot of times at the nurseries, you don't really get to see the roots because it's in a black plastic container. The roots are really what this plant is really amazing for. This is the rabbit's foot fern, Davallia fejeensis, and it's honestly like one of the most easiest ferns to grow, inside or outside. I grow this outside, and that's why it's so big. Inside it probably wouldn't grow as fast. But the roots are just crazy, and like they're super hairy, and they just kind of come over the pot and like wrap around. So that's kind of why I have it in this pot and then in a wire basket. I love the fact that you can see like the roots like coming out, and this is not growing. I lived in Miami and I've seen super huge ones of these like in huge baskets growing over like coral rock walls and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed all of the plants that like I shared with you. I'm obsessed with this one. If it's any of these plants that you get, it's definitely the Davallia fejeensis that you get, because I mean, come on. Like aerial roots with leaves like coming off of the aerial roots. It's kind of like a monstera, but a fern. So, you know, like you gotta get this. All right, well, thank you, Jimmy, for letting me share some of the plants. It's like really fun to like nerd out. And hopefully everyone tries plants that they're comfortable with and they really find happiness with. And then also that you love and like that you can afford and that you find beauty in, and not necessarily everyone else finds beauty in. That's why I love plants. I have a different taste than you guys, and everyone has their own taste. It's a really fun world to explore and share your personal interests about plants. Thanks. Bye.
Brandon, you killed it, man. You killed it. Thanks so much for being on camera. This was absolutely, I thought you did an awesome job. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, definitely, follow Brandon on Instagram. Give him a thanks, a props, a thumbs up. Yeah, absolutely amazing job. Thanks again, Brandon, for sharing your passion and plans with us. Guys, if you want to be on camera, definitely give me a message on Instagram or Facebook, or comment below saying that you want to give this a shot, and I'll be happy, more than happy to work with you and create something that you can be proud of, or at least have fun with. Till next time, happy planting.